EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. Here's Stafford now on second down. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams first down as he'll get this up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Stafford on first down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his...
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. you're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp, 68 yards. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. More on that one and another 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
25 yards that time.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. Winston being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a 1st, but he does get the last laugh by evading.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Going up top for Kupp. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Wait.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, 29 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the turnover. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21. Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 61 yards. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. Now it's the veteran Jamal Williams. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now Winston on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He may go. Touchdown. Jerron Jackson, 70 yards. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. We're less than 2 minutes in. Had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Groupie able to add the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
The
see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver, because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On second down, Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They run it again with Hill. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll go backwards. Losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. To him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Perry. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First down, Winston. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. First down now with that clock rolling. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Winston. Into the hands of Perry, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. To the air again with Winston. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lynn Bowden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Groupie for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. All tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. To throw, Winston. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? From the gun, Winston. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth down play to result in 23 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Winston now. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed down. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
And this one is right through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets him the lead here in the third, but, boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'd be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? But I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And, by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that, too.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a second down throw for Winston. And he rifles one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down and a yard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's the occasional ball carrier. It's Taysom Hill. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal fourth down stop. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's second and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this quarter and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Jackson. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. It's caught by Aguilar. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 41 yards
rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Winston. He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Jackson to throw. Into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
And guy's man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 40 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's 1st and 10.
White.
They begin with a run by Miller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Miller is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Kamara. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
They're going to run with Taysom Hill. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. And, oh, he will not get in. Took it all the way back inside the 5, but in the end, an exercise in futility. He doesn't get to the promised land.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it, and maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there, blocked the extra point, and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson.
And this one is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, it took us
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And they've got it. They recovered it. Now, though, there's a penalty flag down.
Ready? Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Johnson's got it complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Down to about the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. To throw is Winston. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry from 13 yards out. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is caught. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hurts will throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Coming left is Kamara. Still going inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Winston. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
There's an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Kamara up the middle. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lynn Bowden from 3 yards out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 85 yards. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end
end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Eagles have recovered. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Try! And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. To throw, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And now how about this return? Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's got room. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped.
And not only do they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Winston now from the 50. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 7.
They'll run. It's Miller.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A first down throw for Winston. Setting up the screen for Miller. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, 32 yards.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hurts.
Trying to improvise.
Second and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got him in. It's Brown.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A first down carry now for Miller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. 2nd and 2.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. First down, Winston. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown. A.T. Perry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's loose again. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Winston. He gets this one to Johnson. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Winston. Into the hands of Perry, complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Winston. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. And even 60 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a give right side Swift. And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. They work now on 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Swift. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 14. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Following the interception, Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Here's Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Chris Watkins, 57 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
1st down, Saints.
Green, double C.
Winston now to throw on first down. He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Jameis to throw it. And it's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. Second and 7. They go play action with Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Here's Watkins. 60 yards. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Eagles have recovered. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Throwing to start here is Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And he will have a Dolphins first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Tua sets up to pass it. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll run. Achane running right through. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Devon Achane taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin with a run by Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as they'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Winston. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now Winston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. Powers through it. And he's got this down to the 35. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the same. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
Winston now. He gets this one complete to Bowden. Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Bowden, 36 yards. And the Saints have cut the lead back down to 2. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And now we've got a man a little jumpy here. Maybe trying to block the extra point. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
A point after, good by Groupie. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here comes Mostert. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Tua going to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And now it's second down. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
That swung out to Mostert. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Touchdown, Dolphins! Cedric Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 7. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And this will wind up a Saints first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Winston now to throw on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, Winston. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. Down to the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On third down, Winston. That is caught. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range all the way down to the 15 here. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Here comes third and about a foot.
Hey, stop. Green, triple C. Let me go.
Winston. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
Touchdown, Saints. Jerome Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Still on his feet. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But from a defensive player, thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Kamara try the right side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Winston. Here's Johnson with a reception. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 33 yards that time.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from the 20. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Groupie for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Touchdown. Here's Groupie to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he completes it to Berrios. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. Tua sets up to pass it. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this ball game here. The final. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they want. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Second and 11 at the 41.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Now Tua. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throw caught by Ochen. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins will add to the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Again, he went for the fake for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go if they didn't get there, didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on first down.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Winston now. Steps away to his left. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Again, it's Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On second down, here's Miller. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
18th penalty.
55 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
Flexing his muscle at the 30.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Tua. On first down, they go with Mostert again.
And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here's 1st down. Throwing Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's taken down, and that'll get him a little bit closer. Every yard at this point will help your field goal kicker out. Tua, they'll run right side with Mostert.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Here's Tua.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
On second down, Mostert.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Flushed out right. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. First throw of the OT session for Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Miller. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, Winston. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So this offense able to convert on 4th. For now, a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Inside handoff now, Miller. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Johnson. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5.
Jameis to throw it. Buying time to his left. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. Well, things started off.